Creating success for yourself as an expert online is so much easier than you probably think. In fact, it's so much easier than what you're being told. You're probably being told you need a funnel, you need ads, you need landing pages, you need this, you need that. You don't really need any of those things necessarily. It's not to say those things don't help, but what you need are 5 things. You only need 5 things. You need an audience. You need to get their attention. You need to turn that attention into interest, turn that interest into desire, and turn that desire into action. AAIDA. AAIDA. That's it. That's all you need. Audience, attention, interest, desire, and action. And so how do we do those things? How do we create an audience? Well, we have to show up. We've got to show up with consistency. Now, if you know me at all, you know that I'm always banging on about consistency. Am I not? You got to show up with consistency. How do we get their attention? You have to know how to make good content. One of the things that I think people resist, I think people misunderstand, and I think people fundamentally fail to grasp is content is it. It's the way you show up, right? There's only one way to show up on social media, and that is through the content you create. What happens is we hear this word content so many times, we start to sort of tune it out, and we start to assign it less importance. It's everything. It's the whole ball game. Do you know how to do a post that gets engagement? Do you know how to start a conversation? Or do you just post sporadically, oblique comments and things and pictures? Do you share memes? Do you what is your content strategy? Because I will tell you, if your content strategy is no strategy at all, or if it's not a good content strategy, it's not going to matter. You will not grow an audience because you failed to get attention. You see how that works? You will not grow an audience because you failed to get attention. There's the first 2 A's of AAIDA. Done and dusted, down. And you cannot get the IDA without the first 2 A's, okay? You've got to be able to build an audience. And you're going to build that audience through content that is good. Now, there are a lot of ways to do good content. So what happens when let's say you get those 2 things right. Let's say that you finally figure it out. You finally piece it together. Or let's say that, like a smart person, you join the Wolf Pack, my monthly membership program, where I deliver insane value in terms of organic marketing on social media that will help you with these things for a dirt cheap price. So you do one of the 2. You either get smart and you join the Wolf Pack, and if you want to join, just let me know. Just reach out to me or hit me up in the comments here and say, I want to join. Or you do it your own way, right? And you know what? Either way is cool. My way is way faster, but either way is cool. So you finally figure out the 2 A's. How do you then get to the I, interest? Well, your audience that has grown through your content, which is now good, also has to be focused. Your content has to be focused. It has to do, Alan says, yay, I'm already smart. Woohoo! Hooray, smart. Your content has to be focused. And what that means is it's got to be positioning you. Your content has to think of it this way. Think of it as you're painting a masterpiece, and each piece of content you put out is one brush stroke on that masterpiece that you're painting. It's your Mona Lisa, it's your Monet, it's your Monet, it's your Degas, it's your whatever, right? It's your masterpiece. And every piece of content you put out needs to be a brush stroke on that masterpiece, as opposed to having multiple canvases all set up and just putting brush strokes randomly on all of them. You see what I'm saying here? So that's how you create interest. You create interest by having your content position you. And then desire. How do we create desire from interest? Remember, I said there are 5 things you need: audience, attention, interest, desire, and action. Audience, attention, interest, desire, and action. How do we create that desire? Well, you're going to need to learn some copywriting. You're going to need to at least learn how to understand what copywriters know. And that is, how do I speak to the dreams, the desires, the pain, the longing of the people that I want to help? The people that my service, my expertise, my program, whatever, is a good fit for. How do I speak to the depth of their soul? That's how you create desire. Once you get audience, interest, or attention, interest, and desire, action becomes very, very simple. You simply make what's called a call to action. You may have heard this as an offer. So you make an offer, you make a call to action, right? And when you do that, if you've got the first 4 elements correct, audience, attention, interest, and desire, the action becomes effortless. It's like it's a no-brainer, because you've already shown me. You've attracted me to your audience. You've gotten me my attention. You've turned my attention into interest, and you've turned that interest into desire. So now I'm just waiting for you to offer me something so I can say yes to it. That's what you need. That's what you need to have clients on social media. You want to pull clients from social media for your coaching or expert business, your practice? Audience, attention, interest, desire, and action. That's what you need. Will a funnel help you? In some cases it will. Will an ad campaign help you? If you get it right, it will. What else? Will this latest hack help you? Will a webinar help you? If you get it right, it will. But you don't need any of those things, right? Don't believe that any tool for marketing and client acquisition is no longer valuable, as people want to tell you, but just understand you don't need any of them. What you need is AAIDA: audience, attention, interest, desire, and action. That's what you need in order to get clients from social media. Thank you.